Jason, I'm going to start with you. And if I could ask you to please state your full name.
Jason Scott Watson.
And you take Ashleigh to be your lawful wedded wife. Do you promise to love and cherish her for the rest of your lives together?
I do.
Thank you. And Ashleigh, could you state your full name, please?
Ashleigh Louise Catterson.
And do you take Jason to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
And do you promise to love and cherish him for the rest of your lives together?
I do.
Thank you. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Jason Scott Watson.
Why I, Jason Scott Watson.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To Ashleigh Louise Catterson.
To Ashleigh Louise Catterson.
Thank you. Ashleigh, your turn. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Ashleigh Louise Catterson.
Why I, Ashleigh Louise Catterson.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To Jason Scott Watson.
To Jason Scott Watson.
Thank you. I call upon these persons here present.
I call upon these persons here present.
To witness that I.
To witness that I.
Jason Scott Watson.
Jason Scott Watson.
Do take thee.
Do take thee.
Ashleigh Louise Catterson.
Ashleigh Louise Catterson.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
To be my lawful wedded wife.
Thank you. And Ashleigh, your turn. I call upon these persons here present.
I call upon these persons here present.
To witness that I.
To witness that I.
Ashleigh Louise Catterson.
Ashleigh Louise Catterson.
Do take thee.
Do take thee.
Jason Scott Watson.
Jason Scott Watson.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
To be my lawful wedded husband.
Thank you. Ashleigh, I give you this ring.
Ashleigh, I give you this ring.
As a sign of our marriage.
As a sign of our marriage.
And my love for you.
And my love for you.
I promise you my friendship.
I promise you my friendship.
My respect.
My respect.
And my trust forever.
And my trust forever.
Okay. Jason, Ashleigh, the other one. Thank you, Christopher. Have a seat. And the same for you, Ashleigh. Third finger of Jason's left hand. Jason, I give you this ring.
Jason, I give you this ring.
As a sign of our marriage.
As a sign of our marriage.
And my love for you.
And my love for you.
I promise you my friendship.
I promise you my friendship.
My respect.
My respect.
And my trust forever. I promise to give you my love and friendship.
I promise to give you my love and friendship.
To be there for you when you need me most.
To be there for you when you need me most.
To confide in you.
To confide in you.
To trust, comfort and support you.
To trust, comfort and support you.
In everything you do.
In everything you do.
I will be your partner and friend for life.
I will be your partner and friend for life.
I promise to give you my love and friendship.
To be there for you when you need me most.
To be there for you when you need me most.
To confide in you.
Confide in you.
To trust, comfort and support you.
To trust, comfort and support you.
In everything you do.
In everything you do.
I will be your partner and friend for life.
I will be your partner and friend.
May they always believe in each other. May they always be devoted to each other. And may the warmth of their love for each other continue to grow and deepen throughout the coming years. To love is nothing, to be loved is something, but to love and be loved is everything. It is therefore my duty, as well as my pleasure, to pronounce you husband and wife together. Many congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Watson. I think your new wife needs a kiss.
When I look into your eyes, it's like watching the night sky or a beautiful sunrise. Well, there's so much they hold, and just like them old stars, I see that you've come so far to be right where you are. How old is your soul? Well, I won't give up on us, even if the skies get rough. I'm giving you all my love. I'm still looking up.
So there's a huge part of me, to be honest, that's quite relieved that the beginning of today is over with. This is because for the last, well, God knows how many months, Ashleigh's biggest worry hasn't been, well, her dress or the decorations or whether these two little tinkers had behaved themselves. No, our Ashleigh's biggest worry was that I would trip her up walking down the aisle. Well, clearly wasn't. Even yesterday she was telling me how careful I need to be as the dress is much bigger than she thought. Jay mentioned it again this morning. In the end, I didn't actually trip her up. By some miracle, I did not trip her up at all. And by miracle, I mean practicing 3 times a day for 12 weeks. Right, in my defence, I thought I'd have another 30 years or so before I had to walk somebody down the aisle. But in all seriousness, this was probably the biggest honour of my life. We've been through a lot as a family, and without our Ashleigh, wouldn't be where I am now. And it means a lot to me to be here doing this today. There's so many days where we absolutely hate each other, as she will agree. But you know, what are siblings for, eh? But I honestly couldn't ask for a better sister who is so kind and caring and such an amazing mother. And she's going to make an absolutely wonderful wife. And Jay, you need to make sure you treat Ashleigh like a princess every day, as I'm telling you, it'll make your life a hell of a lot easier. I love you guys so much, and I wish you both the world of happiness. Thank you.
It was year 7 at comprehensive school, and we kind of just said hello to each other, and then spent 5 years at school. During that time, we hardly spoke. He was in the SWAT class and I was in the naughty class. Nah. Which even led to me getting suspended for calling a teacher a profanity name. But after school, we then spoke a little. I then got a job at McDonald's, which I spent, well, it only lasted about 3 weeks. And I think part of that was my first day. I put the buns in the toaster and set the fire alarms off. But no, from that, we then became very close. We went on holiday together with the group of lads to Rhodes, had a fantastic time. Then it was when we were there, 3,000 US Marines docked in the harbour in Rhodes, and we just got absolutely obliterated for 3 days. We didn't spend a penny on the drink. We were getting shots left, right and centre, so it just made it a fantastic time. From there we just carried on having nights out in Durham, just living at large. I think we were Kevin and Perry, but we were clearly not that well thought of. So from there, yeah, our friendship just really expanded. We did have a gap, and I know during that gap where we kind of spoke to each other, but it lasted about 2 years, where I think we were just getting our heads together, sorting life out. During that time we met Ash, and it was a day I drove through the drive-thru. I was starving, and Jay happened to be serving us. I was like, go on, chuck us a free hamburger. So we started speaking, and then things just kind of took off from where we left them. And I got to meet Ash. At the time she was living in Lanchester with Leslie and Adam. When I did meet Ash, and obviously the family in tow with her, I just thought, Jay's got a cracking lass. and it just it made me so proud that Jay's finally found a lass that's going to appreciate Jay for who he is. When the girls come along, it was such a pleasure going into the hospital to see you. Can you remember when you were well, you won't remember, but I do. And unfortunately, when Ivy came along, I was on holiday, but it made me heart bleed when I got a photograph of Jay with him in the hospital. So then, when he asked us to be the godfather for both of them on two different occasions, it was such a pleasure to do that. And I can just see the girls are going to grow up to be shining lights. I don't know the phrase what I was going to say, but they'll end up being something amazing. Honestly, I just want to say it's such a huge, huge pleasure to be a massive part of a wonderful day with two of the favourite people and the best people I ever know.
I'd also like to thank Ashleigh's mum, Leslie, for everything she's done in the lead up to the wedding and for allowing me to marry your beautiful daughter. And Adam, you for stepping up, for walking her down the aisle. Without you, no one would give her away, so someone had to do it. I'd like to thank my mum and dad for everything they've done in the run-up to the wedding, and my mum for making the wonderful cake that's in the corner. And last of all, I'd just like to thank Ashleigh for everything she's done. I mean, look at her today, she looks amazing. I couldn't have asked for anything better, really. And I cried, I'll admit I cried. I told her I wasn't going to, and I did from the moment she walked through the doors. Everything she's done over the last few years while I've been struggling with health, like I wouldn't have been here if it wasn't for her. And all I can say is thank you. Now, short but sweet, I want you all to enjoy the rest of your day. It's all about the party now. And I just want you to raise a glass to my beautiful wife, Ashleigh.